Hey guys, what's up? I'm Brian here doing another video for you guys, and this time we are taking a look at Transformers Generations Combiner Wars Streetwise. And if I'm being totally honest with you, this is my least favorite out of all the Protectobots. Which is funny because the remold Prowl is actually 10 times better and one of my favorites out of all of Generations Combiner Wars. So how the hell did that happen? Well, we're going to talk about that. First, let's go through the weapons. Okay, you got the little shotgun on the front here, which is shared from Prowl and Streetwise. He was the first one to have it. And admittedly, this one is better because it's actually painted in a appropriate color. It's in this gunmetal color, not like the white that Prowl has. And it looks very good. It's a triple barrel gun. It actually kind of looks like something from like Dark of the Moon or something like that. I don't know. Not the mech tech weapons, but something actually in the film. I don't know why. It feels like something from the movies. Not saying that's a bad thing, by the way. Not everything in the movies is bad. Anyways, nice aesthetic, nice detail going for it. It just looks very good. And then he's also got the combiner weapon, which doesn't really go anywhere. And unfortunately, it's on a loose peg hold connection thing. So that kind of sucks. But it's the same basic weapon. You know, Dead End and Prowl share the same one. So there's that. Anyways, with the Prowl, or not Prowl, Streetwise mold, he's actually got some cool things going for him. Okay, he's got this nice blue going for him. It doesn't continue through, but the good thing about this is while his alt mode has blue for an accent color, his robot mode has red for an accent color. And I like that. I like the comparison. I like the switch up. I think that's a pretty smart move. I don't know, it's just something clever and unique, and it piques my interest with that. He's also got red on the top there, which is very nice. And, yeah, that doesn't connect too well, yeah, oh yeah, and he's got some gunmetal on the front here, some silver lights, that looks very nice. No paint in here, and no, oh yeah, he does have red on the back, but no appropriate paint on the back. He does have a little bit of paint on the window, but unfortunately that does not continue throughout the window, so I don't know why they did that. But nice Autobot logo right there, police, 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 police! Okay. But yeah, I think that as far as the alt mode is concerned, it's alright. I would like to see more paint on this toy, but I think for what it's worth, it's okay. It's definitely needing some repro labels, but as far as right now, I think it's just okay. So, with that out of the way, oh yeah, he's also got a little bits of detail on the top here. With that out of the way, let's go ahead and transform it into a limb. So let's bring up the camera just a bit. And let's transform him. So first what I like to do is I like to push this from here and then move that back like so. Take this, flip that down like that, and then take the combiner port, flip that up, and plug that in like so. And I usually just leave them in leg mode when I have the whole set combined. But he does have an arm mode. We will take a look at that. But as far as the leg mode is concerned, you know, it's kind of basic and whatnot. Not really that exciting. I mean, when you look at it from the combined mode, it's mostly white and it's just got a giant bit of kibble and this flat section. It's just not that exciting for a limb. It's okay, it does its job, but it's just not that exciting. Okay, now as far as the arm mode is concerned, what you're going to do is flip this out and then rotate the legs down from the second joint. Not the knee joint, but the second joint. Close that up, and then rotate this, and close that up, and combine the legs again. And they actually combine better than the Dead End figure, so that's pretty good. Take these legs, and what I like to do is flip them up like that, just to get them out of the way, and then it's actually got a hook that will go into this little section right there. And it just kind of stays in there. Doesn't really plug in, but it just stays, I guess. And then rotate the peg down, and I believe this is supposed to flip down, or no, it's supposed to stay in place or something. It's supposed to do something, and I'm completely drawing a blank at it. I think that's how it goes. I can't really remember. No, something's off with this. What am I supposed to do? I'm pretty sure I have this wrong. Okay, that's the limb mode, okay? Just leave it like that. I don't care anymore. I'm just gonna leave it like that. Alright, flip that up like that, and that will connect like so. And there you got the arm mode. Okay, I just quickly checked my dead end figure because that was combined. I did have it in the right configuration, but what I'd like to do is I like to flip that down like so, just to leave that flat. And then I'd have it like that, right? Yeah, okay, that's the way I have it. So, sorry for the mishap, but there we go. There's a limb. It's got a double joint. It doesn't really connect too well. If you mess around with it too much, that likes to disconnect. But it does hold together a lot better than the dead end figure. Definitely does not like to hold as well as the Prowl figure, I can tell you that. Anyways, to transform him into his robot mode, what you're going to do is transform the legs like so, separate them and rotate the waist, flip that peg up like so, flip down the combiner ports, let's bring up the camera, and on this double hinge, you're going to rotate that up, flip out the fist like so, then the elbow, that actually clicks into place. Take this, and what I like to do is rotate the cap section forward, bring this up on this red hinge, like so, bring down this panel, and flip that down like so. And there you have Streetwise in his robot mode. And as far as the robot mode is concerned, it's okay. You know, it does its job, but it's just not my favorite version. I think that the Prowl one just did it way better. It's got some nice detail going for it. I think the aesthetic just worked for Prowl. And I think the biggest gripe that I have with this is the head. There's something I don't like about the head. It's the same thing as the Blades figure. It's just for... Oh god, that's my phone. Sorry about that. So, yeah, it's got some black and red paint. You know, that's pretty good. It kind of breaks up things. But, I don't know, it's just something about the Prowl. And, the chest. It's mostly black. I get what they're going for, and I get why it has all these detail. Like, it's originally meant to be painted like the hood from the original Generation 1 version. But with all these detail and whatnot, I feel like some of that should have been painted in, and it just kind of annoys me. Again, I totally see what they're going for with this, but they also use this for Prowl, and they added in the detail so that they can change this to Prowl. And I just don't think it really works, because again, there's so much detail in that that's not picked out. It just doesn't work for me. And again, the head just... There's something about the head that I don't like. I don't like that boxy look, because most of this has like these smooth panel lines and whatnot. It's got these curves and whatnot. But the head's just this box, and I don't think it really works. That just might be my personal opinion. I think that this figure, mold-wise and just how it is, I think it works better than Dead End. I think that as far as the look is concerned, this is probably my least favorite. I don't have the smoke screen, but from Dead End to this guy to Prowl, I think that just the look alone, this is my least favorite. It's got a cool weapon, you know, that's alright. And you know, the hand-foot gun, that's okay. Unfortunately, the elbow does not really hold that. I don't know why, it's just over time that doesn't really want to stay in place. Now what I can do is just leave the arm like that. So, I mean, I can remedy that. Yeah, I'd say if you've got all the other Protectobots, then you should get Streetwise. But he's just not my favorite. There's something about him. I think it's because he has the same problems as Dead End. But it is better. But it's boring. It's very, very boring. This figure is very boring. And then Prowl is just super exciting and works. He's the toy that really looks good. And the mold actually works. Like, he doesn't have quality control issues. This one kind of does. Not as much as Dead End, but he's up there. And I think that the Prowl is just way better than this. But again, if you have all the other Protectobots, go ahead and get him, okay? Just to complete the set. But I think that if you're just going to go after Streetwise, probably shouldn't. Get like a third-party one or something. This one's not great. So, with that out of the way, I thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and all those fun doodads. And I will see you guys next time. Fist bump.